You know when spring hits and you finally see some sun after a few months of cloudy days or rainy days? I mean, I will say, I always knew that Europe was very cloudy and rainy and dreary in the wintertime. I had heard that from European friends. I had traveled here in the wintertime before, so I knew that. But I will say, this winter felt long. It wasn't cold, but it definitely, I don't know. Last winter was long too, but this was the first winter in a while that I stayed physically in one place. So it's kind of weird to start to be coming out of it after a day like today where there's sun and it's hitting 60 degrees. It's just a weird thing. And for the past few years, every time, like we're talking 20, 21, 22 now, every time spring has hit and that sun has decided to show its face to me again, I'm like, oh my god, this is it. Stuff's finally gonna get better. Like, I'm so excited. There's sunlight. And I'm always like, the past 2 years, I was like, yes, it's finally gonna get better. And this year, I'm like, no, Stephanie, that's just the sun, like, tricking you. Nothing's getting better. Like, I just finished watching 13 Reasons Why, and Clay said, maybe shit will get better, maybe it won't. I think we need to start recognizing that for some people, like, stuff doesn't get better. And I'm not, like, saying this to complain or, like, there are other people who have way worse situations than I do. But stuff doesn't always get better. And stuff does not, like, magically work out. Like, everyone's always been telling me for the past year or two, oh, you never know, like, if you tutor someone or you babysit someone and then they have a company that wants to hire you as a writer, or, like, if you're going to walk into the hair salon, you're going to meet this person who's got a job for you, or blah, 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 blah. It doesn't happen that way. The only faded experience I've had like that so far was my apartment here. That was my Airbnb, and then it became my apartment. But I took myself on a little cafe date Sunday, and you saw that pink latte, and there are moments just like that where I realized it only takes one moment, it only takes one little loop to remember all of the reasons why I did this. It was so nice to have a little coffee date with myself and chat with the owner of that cafe, and all those moments where I see the Eiffel Tower from afar on the Seine towards the city center. It's just nice to see Paris again. And it's so nice to always remember all these little reasons why I did what I did. And I haven't forgotten. And it's been kind of hard because some people in France, they just see the frustration. They don't see, actually, no one really sees the part of me that is so in love and so enamored and so, head over heels and just kind of giddy. No one sees that part because I do that alone. Everyone just sees the frustration. And it's like this lesson that I keep having to learn to not let other people's opinions influence my decisions. It's really hard for me. I don't know what it is, that I'm extroverted or that I just take in all auditorial information given to me. That actually might be it. But it's really hard for me. But I remember that in this moment when I was chatting with expats and knowing, pouring my glass into my own water, like, it doesn't work like that in the US. You have to pour your own water. And here, the very first time I was in Paris, like, I realized, like, in a cafe, the first time I sat alone, they give you a jug of water and you pour it yourself, like, and taking out the colorful heroes again. When I took myself on that lunch date, in that moment, having that pink latte, I realized I am happy. This is what happiness is. It's simplicity. It is when you are able to appreciate the given moment. And right now, in that moment, eating my cauliflower cheese and the pretty pink latte on Rue Mandar after, talking about cauliflower pizza crust with the waiter, I realized this is happiness. This is exactly what I needed today. And I was sure my little Belgian getaway to Ghent would help solidify that, and it did. And I fantasize about so many different things. And I tell myself when things are hard, this couple who live in Reims in France, they watch all of my YouTube videos. Shout out to you guys. And they told me, like, I hope you find a way to get solace while you wait for what it is that you need, until it is you get what you need. And that keyword, that preposition, until, I loved that because so many people don't say that to me. They say, I hope it works out for you. I hope it works out. I hate that word. I hate the word I hope because someone's insinuating to me that I'm going to fail. Like, I hope, because hope is not a guaranteed. Hope is a wish. Just like it is in, like, a romance language, it's subjunctive. It's a wish, it's a desire, it's a want. It's not a guarantee. So the fact that this girl, like, wrote me until, that was great. That really helped me. I was like, yes, you will have it. My brother once told me, like, think about it logically. You will work full time one day. You're not going to be unemployed forever. Like, you will. So I was like, okay, until. I say to myself all the time, when I'm 27, like, I'll think back when I was in my early 20s and how crappy it was. And that's what it is. Like, I know that's the only way I can quote unquote get through it. It still doesn't take away how much it sucks, you know? Like, I just want to breathe again. I just want to be able to go on these little dates with myself in Paris, not feel guilt about the money that I spend. Like today I bought this chocolate mousse tart I'm gonna eat in bed after I edit this video, and it was €5. And God, it's so expensive. But I'm doing this thing where I'm like, if it makes me happy, I gotta do it. But I just want to have that life where I make enough money to comfortably live for myself, which is not a lot, take myself on these dates, and appreciate this city that I still love so much, no matter how much time passes. Not sure when I'm gonna breathe again, but let me tell you this. I'm looking forward to when this is all a distant memory.